What is up, everyone? It is just episode number 6 of the Japan live stream show. So, today we're going to be talking about some good Japanese dramas to watch. This is where we talk about the less talked about aspects of Japan and answer questions that you didn't even know you had. We go live sometime during the week, every time, usually. We're still figuring that out. It's only episode number 6. But I'm your host, One More Gaijin, sharing and simplifying Japan for you, showcasing Okayama Prefecture, the beautiful place that I live. But please, just call me Daniel. It is so much easier. Excited about this show because, honestly, I have some really good dramas that I want to talk about. If you're catching us on the replay, please, if you don't want to, we're going to be talking, just, warming up and talking about some stuff. If you don't want to watch any of that, just skip about 5 minutes to 10 minutes ahead, and that will get you to the meat of the content. Or you can just stick around and watch us chew the mochi or chewing the fat. Let me check the stream health, make sure everything is going okay. It says that it is in the yellow, which is an okay thing. It's not great. So we're just gonna be letting some people come in. Just watching this chat here. It looks like we got Tokini Andy. I just watched your video. Yeah, if you guys haven't checked him out, please do check him out. He's having a giveaway for a bunch of fall snacks that you can enter. All you have to do is like, subscribe, and comment on his latest video that he got. So please check him out if you haven't already. And if you guys are in the chat, just make sure to like and share the stream out. That is what helps all of us YouTubers, Twitchers, Mixers, whatever you want to call us. Sharing is the best way that you can show you're caring. You're a legend. I try. I'm not, I'm doing all right. Just trying to help, good YouTubers, good people putting out, grade A content. You guys deserve it. I mean, seriously. So, we're just chewing the mochi, talking about fall stuff. Tokini Andy's having that giveaway. My favorite season by far, hands down, is obviously, it's fall. It's got to be fall. That is the I don't know. If it's not your favorite season, fine. Come to Japan. What's up? Hey, welcome. I know you had some you had a what is it called? A collaboration with Tokini Andy. Thank you for stopping by. Also, another Japan YouTuber putting out some good stuff, trying to get you to come to Japan. That is so neatly stated in his name. Yeah, fall is the best weather. It's really the hands down it's the best season. If you don't agree, fine, but I'm gonna be very suspicious of you from here on out. You got the weather, the clothes, the fashion. I may not look like a fashionable guy, but I do enjoy fall fashion. You get the food, getting the nabe and stuff out, and all the pumpkin pie, in America. It's just a great time to be alive during the fall, I guess. Yeah. Jeslie, I'm gonna butcher your name. I'm really sorry, but I'm gonna try it, and please just tell me if I'm an idiot. Jeslie Quizome. That's what I'm going with. Thank you for stopping by. I don't think I've seen you in the stream so far. Come to Japan. Had nabe for dinner. I had nabe last night for dinner. It was the first nabe of the fall season. Kimchi nabe. See the nabe fans are coming out. That's what it's all about. It's what? It's okay. I got you. Yes, all right. I got you now. Thank you for stopping by. I'm glad you're here. At first I was like, that's just a bunch of numbers and symbols, but I got you now. yeah, so we are just just enjoying the fall weather right now. We kind of had in Okayama at least we had a bit of a typhoon come through. It's been a bit rainy. The weather has definitely been cooling down. Hey Simon, what's up? Nice to see you here, man. Just talking about the fall weather right now. Yeah, so it's been a bit rainy, cooled down, but yesterday my wife and I we went to visit one of her junior high school teachers, and he showed us around to the Seto Uchi area, which is kind of like the Greek Mediterranean part of Japan. It's really nice. Me, Daniel, what is up? Thank you for joining as well. Nabe is it's like it's translated to like as a hot pot. Basically, it's just a boiling pot, big pot of hot water. And sometimes you have some different flavors inside it, like a fish stock. I think Tokini he was talking about he had a kimchi, so that's a bit of another flavor. And you put all kinds of vegetables. You put pork in it. You can put chicken in it, and everyone kind of takes from the same pot. It's a really my favorite part is the food is really good, but everyone is kind of talking and you're sharing things, and it's just a really good kind of family group not outing, but a group event dinner, I guess. I don't know. And then plus it's really good, really healthy as well, as long as you don't eat too much, which is very easy to do. Soy milk and goma. Yeah, I've had that one. I think I have had that one. Yeah, the goma definitely. They have different flavors coming out this season. I think there was a couple of different ones. Speaking of different flavors, look what I got, guys. Look what I have. The new Coca-Cola Apple. Oh yes, coming in for the fall season. Apple by Coca-Cola. Now, I've had chanko nabe. Sure, yeah, exactly. You know what? Yeah, that's chanko nabe is a specific type of nabe for sumo wrestlers. It's got mochi in it actually, which is what we're doing. We're chewing the mochi. We're talking, having a good time. I don't know why I'm going into a Detroit accent. I don't know what's going on. That's not Detroit. It's New York. I don't know why. Yeah. So chanko nabe has a bunch of like mochi and things. It's to get the calories up. They need those calories to obviously get big. Yeah. So, but there are different types. That's just one different. That's one of the types. Yeah, so Coca-Cola Apple. I'm a pretty big fan of a bunch of the Coca-Cola stuff that has been put out recently. The peach, they had a coffee flavor Coca-Cola that was really good. I actually really like that one a lot. And Simon says, as long as we don't strip down to our fundoshis, we're good. Yeah, I mean, it's getting a bit cool for fundoshi, but maybe if it was the summer, I would definitely be doing my fundoshi chanko nabe. I don't do that actually. I'm lying. But yeah, so I had the coffee Coca-Cola, and it sounds really bad. Like it sounds horrible. It comes in like a little tiny can, and it's really good. It's so good, and I'm sad that it's not here anymore. But it tasted kind of like chocolate coffee with Coca-Cola, and it was really good. It was a bit sweet. But it was just a tiny one, so it wasn't too much. There's our moderator, Arisa. Kuka says hello. So right now, Arisa is at her parents' house. I came back to the apartment to do the live stream for you guys, and also to check on the house, make sure everything's going okay. So they're actually painting the outside of our apartment, and it's smelly. Like it smells like just paint thinner. It's really bad. But we're gonna try some Coca-Cola Apple. I'm gonna let you guys know how it is. Pardon if it's too loud. Oh yeah, well that wasn't too bad. Now I haven't had this one before. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Definitely got some apple. It's not a tart apple. It's a very sweet apple flavor. And the Coca-Cola flavor comes out pretty well. I'm actually kind of surprised how good and balanced this is. It tastes really nice, actually. It kind of tastes not quite as thick as like a cider, but it's I don't know. It's like, I don't know. It's like apple juice and Coca-Cola. It's pretty good. I probably wouldn't get it too much. It's a bit too sweet for me. I'm not a huge soda guy anymore. Yeah, it's pretty good. If you are in Japan and do see it, I do recommend it. It's not too bad. But yeah, that's Coca-Cola Apple. There we go. Yeah, so we've been kind of yeah. So Togini and he said so. Yeah. It was, I mean, nothing great. Like, it was all right. It's something new. So if I get some apple juice points from Coca-Cola, I get the same. I would probably think so. Yeah, it might be a little bit flat, but yeah. Me Dibble says best soft drink I had in Japan was white peach Fanta. I'm a big peach fan anyway, so I really enjoy any kind of peach stuff, and Fanta is always a good one. Yeah, so I don't know if I've had that one. I might have, but yeah. So yeah, we've been upgrading the stream actually. We've got some carpet in our apartment. So hopefully the echo and the sounds a little bit better. Maybe it's not reverberating as much. I don't know. And also you can see in the back I got some cool LED stuff. Yeah, so I got my blue light going on in the back. Kind of wanted to put blue because, you know, just to offset that red. But I can do cool stuff like this. Oh yeah, but so if you put this fade on, like, I don't know, like there's some weird like lines coming. Like it changes. It's LED, so it changes. But like when it changes, like you get these weird fluctuating lines. Am I the only one seeing this, or am I going crazy? You can do that. You can do this, which I'm not gonna do because that would probably drive all of you crazy, including myself. Smooth is kind of the same thing. Get those weird lines, and then there's strobe, which I don't know. I might use if I ever do some gaming on here, but maybe not. You guys aren't getting the weird lines? No one's doing this? Maybe am I crazy? Is that what it is? No, wait. You're saying nope, not crazy, because you see the lines. Yeah, all right. Yeah. So I'm not gonna do that. I don't really like that. Came out of the workshop just for the stream. Thank you so much, man. I love seeing your what was it? Forget what it was. It was a cabinet. I can't do anything like that kind of stuff. I am not very good with my hands. I'm trying to work this thing. Yeah, you see the lines. Yeah, see, I'm gonna just keep it on like this blue. I think, man, no, this blue. That's a purplish blue. Just keep it in there. Yeah, so I think it's kind of gives like a nice atmosphere. It's got a good you know, variation from the red, just to give us a little bit of a touch. Yeah. But let's go ahead and get started. So, you know, it's been what, 13 minutes into the stream. If you guys haven't already, please do like the stream if you haven't already. Like I said before, it does help the YouTube algorithm push it out and stuff. I don't know. It does something, I'm told, but maybe not. Just some upcoming stuff that did happen before we get started, I should say. So September 18th, I turned 30 years old. Yeah, so I'm now a 30-year-old. I'm in my 30s, which is cool. Like, I'm kind of excited about it. And yeah, so Arisa and I had like a kind of low-key kind of little birthday thing. She got me some a present, and yeah, it was really nice, and that's what yesterday was. We went to her parents' house, and yeah, joined the 30 club. Yeah, next stop, kids. Yeah, it's all coming. But yeah, so we went to her house. Her mom made a cake, and we had the nabe, and it was really nice. Just kind of a low key, didn't do anything too crazy. And then so that was the first thing. Second thing, we hit 300 subscribers, so thank you guys so much. You guys have been so awesome. Liking the video, sharing it out on Twitter and Facebook, coming and watching, taking the time out of your day to come and see me. And yeah, all of that. Like, it's just, I don't know, like hitting 300 subscribers, it's not a big thing. Like, I don't worry too much about the numbers, but it is kind of validating, saying that people like the content that I am putting out. So thank you guys so much, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys. And then on top of that, my channel was reviewed by video creators. So video creators, if you guys don't know, is one of the biggest YouTube channels focusing on YouTube. So they teach YouTubers how to YouTube. The head of the channel is Tim Schmoyer. He's actually from Cincinnati, where I'm from. He's not from it. He lives in Cincinnati, which is where I'm from. And so that channel of 500 and plus thousand subscribers reviewed my channel, which was really awesome. So they told me things, what I was doing good and what I was doing bad, and that's what we're gonna try to start working on in the future, is working on the bad things. But I pretty much got some really good advice, so that was really nice. So that's just some updates. Adisa is saying she needs to rush on the kids, but first we actually have to have our wedding ceremony and stuff. So we'll be doing that first, and then hopefully kids will be in the near future. We're both pretty excited about that. The bad things, Simon. So what were the bad things? I guess you're asking for a friend. One of the things, I didn't disagree, but I didn't really agree. So they said that my titles needed to tell more of a story, and I do agree. If you're getting a lot more subscribers, if you get that initial boost from all of your subscribers watching your videos, you can definitely do that. But a lot of the times I'm targeting search terms. So it was, for example, the one they used was the video of Arisa and me proposing to Arisa, and it was a surprise. And the video's first term, and what I was targeting, was Japanese proposal. So that was a term that I thought I could score well with, which I did. That's got some decent views on it. But they were kind of saying that I need to do more of I proposed to my girlfriend in Japan, kind of trying to tell a story with the title, which I think is valid. I think so. And some other things, like they wanted, like the person who reviewed it wanted to see kind of like an origin story of how I came to Japan and what I was doing in Japan. Yeah, most of the titles are clickbait. Yeah. I mean, you do want to put some clickbaity stuff in there. And I'm kind of being really open with you guys. Yeah, I do put some clickbaity stuff in there, but I always aim to deliver on that clickbait in the video. I'm not trying to lie or deceive you guys on the video. So for example, that video, where I said Japanese proposal, warning, feels ahead. So I was trying to appeal to, warning is kind of like a really good word to use. It intrigues people. So it's a bit of a clickbait kind of thing. But yeah, so so what they were talking about is they wanted to see more of an origin story on me, and how I came to Japan, why I came to Japan, what I was doing here. And I've always been thinking about doing that, but I don't know how I want to do it. I don't know if I want to do it in just one video. I don't know if I wanted to make my channel trailer, or if I just want to pepper it into these kind of live streams and also in my other videos. I haven't really had anyone ask me about my origin story. None of you guys have really asked me, so I haven't really wanted to put it out. I will, I think so, but I'm still kind of working out the details. But yeah, so that was the stuff that was going on with that. If you do check out Video Creators, and you'll see it's one of their latest videos that they put out. But let's go ahead and get started with why you guys are here. So we're going to be talking about a couple of dramas, Japanese dramas. So things, like my thumbnail was, you can't miss these, or don't miss these. It's a bit of a clickbait as well, to get you guys here. So thank you for coming. So we're going to be talking about a couple of dramas that kind of focus mainly on history, actually. So these are not the best dramas, Japanese dramas in Japan. I'm not saying that, but these are some dramas that I recommend. And these are the dramas that really got me into Japanese history. I was never a fan of history in general, but since watching these, I've really started liking it, and being more interested in, and it's also made me appreciate Japan more. The places I go, the shrines I visit, the castles I visit, walking in some of these places that these generals or daimyo or people, these really important people, have been in. Like it's kind of a good thing to know about, I think. And we'll be talking about some other stuff, but at the end of the video is what I'm really excited about, is some suggestions from you guys. So if you guys have been watching any Japanese dramas, it doesn't have to be dramas. It can be, anime, or it can also be movies or something. Please, we'll talk about those at the end of the live stream. So that's what Arisa and I kind of are here. We want to hear from you guys, because we're kind of, right now, we're not really watching anything. We're watching Supernatural, second time for me, but first time for Arisa, and that is not a Japanese drama at all. So we're just gonna be talking about what I suggest and why, and ones that I want to watch, and then just what you guys suggest for me. So yeah, I got a Supernatural fan in the house, Tokini Andy. Yeah, we're gonna just watch until the first arc, where everything finishes, and then not gonna probably watch that. Jackie's here. Hey Jackie, how's it going? I haven't seen you in a while. My first interest, Meat Devil says, my first interest in Japan from a fictional drama about Japan. So yeah, it definitely gets people interested in Japan. So, but we're gonna talk about some of the stuff that I watch and I liked and I recommend, and then we'll talk about why. So let's go ahead and get started. If you're watching on the replay, sorry, that was probably like a 20-minute intro to it. So sorry about that, but hopefully you're still watching. So the first one, let me just drink some water, just calm down here. The first one that I recommend, and it's kind of going out of order, but it's a drama called Jin, and there are 2 seasons to this, which is fairly uncommon. A lot of Japanese dramas only go for 1 season. I don't know exactly why, but a lot of the times they have a start and they have a finish, and then boom. They don't go like Supernatural, where it's like 15 seasons long and there's no end in sight. So they do kind of end. But Jin has 2, and this one is kind of based. It's not kind of based. It's based on a manga, and it was also it was another drama done in Korea as well. So what it is about, and this is really the interesting thing about that interested me, was it's a modern doctor, modern time doctor, and he goes back in time. It's a kind of weird how he goes back in time, but he goes back in time during the Edo time, the Edo period, which is around the mid 1800s. And if you guys don't know about Japanese history, around the mid 1800s is where a lot of change is happening in Japan. Japan gets not invaded, but visited by the American warships, telling Japan, "Hey, you got to open up, or we're gonna make you open up." And so it's kind of on the brink of modernization. They don't know exactly how to deal with it. So this modern doctor is in this time, and he meets a lot of prominent figures in Japanese history, including one of the big ones, which is Ryoma Sakamoto, or Sakamoto Ryoma, and he's considered the father of the Japanese Navy, and also a key person who started the industrialization of Japan and the Meiji Restoration of Japan. So the Meiji Restoration of Japan, she has a story. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. I was wondering where you're going to be. So we're just talking about some dramas here in Japanese dramas that you should watch. The Meiji Restoration was where they got rid of the shogun and the daimyo system. They went back to the emperor you know, the emperor as being in the top, and also having a kind of more modern government. And there was a lot of pushback for that. Ryoma Sakamoto, spoiler, I don't know, it's like hundreds of years ago, was assassinated because of his beliefs on this. But you do get to meet him in this drama. So it's got a really interesting story. This, like I said, this modern doctor is in the Edo time period, and he deals with these old diseases that we don't deal with anymore, or you know, we just take a little bit of medicine and boom, it's fixed. But so it's this modern doctor dealing with old diseases using old equipment, and he kind of also one of the big ones is like, hey, like you gotta clean your stuff when you do operations. Like you gotta boil your tools and things. Like you have to do this, or you're gonna get infected. So that kind of stuff. Like it's a really interesting kind of to see a modern doctor in that time period. Jackie saying that she was busy with work and missed some notifications. I'm not. Yeah, no. Life comes first, always. You know, you do what you got to do. No problem. And she has a story. Just realized today is Sunday. So today is Sunday. Yes, we do our live streams. Probably gonna change this to maybe a Tuesday. It's kind of rough doing it on the weekends because Aisa and I like to go out and have fun. So yeah, tomorrow is a national holiday. So yeah, so that is kind of nice. I'll probably be doing a little bit of a longer live stream with you guys, just to, you know, enjoy the time. So yeah, time travel, rhyme travel, time travel. You know, what's that? What we like to rhyme with our time. You know, that was horrible. I'm gonna stop. So I like that kind of stuff. The actors and actresses are really good. The person who plays Ryoma Sakamoto is really good, and he is actually another character in another drama that I'm going to recommend. And there's like this interesting kind of love triangle going on between the doctor and these two women. I don't want to, like, you know, spoil it, because it's kind of interesting, but yeah. So, and the one thing I didn't like about it was the time travel did get a bit weird. Anytime you're dealing with time travel, it's gonna get weird. But so they tried to explain it. I wish they kind of just would not have tried to explain it. But like, nope, this is just how it works, and that's it. Oh, I forgot. I got like video. Like I have like a what do we call it? I don't know what we call it anymore. Slide to show you guys. Let me just figure how this. Let me go into studio mode here. I'm gonna go to this. Yeah, all right. I think that should be okay. Boom. Yay, we did it. Okay, so that is Jin. The guy on the right, his name is Jin. That's the main character. He's the modern doctor. The guy in the middle is Ryoma Sakamoto, and that's the guy that he, spoiler alert, gets assassinated. That happens in history, and also they have to deal with how that's going to happen in this drama. So Jin knows that this guy is going to get assassinated, and he kind of deals with, like, can he stop it, or should he stop it? And how that happens. And then on the left is the kind of the second kind of main character. Her name is Saki. She's very famous if you guys have watched any Japanese dramas or anything. That her name is Haruka Ayase, I think. Super cute girl. One of my favorites. She's really good at acting, and just a really good. She's part of that love triangle. Hint, it's not those three. It's not these three in the what you guys are seeing. But if it was, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's just it's not those three people. But yeah. So that is those three. And the Sakamoto Ryoma, the guy in the middle, he's a really good actor. I really like how he does the acting for Ryoma Sakamoto. All right. Tokini says sexy transition. Yes, it is a sexy transition. Got it for free from what's his name? Harris Heller. There we go. Alpha Gaming. He's really good, all about streaming and stuff. I need to get away from this. Stop. Okay. All right. So, and then I also need to get away from this. All right. Our second one is Nobunaga Concerto, and I guess I'll go back to that. I don't know. I didn't really play in this, guys. I'm sorry. So yeah. So you can see this one is about. I don't have my notes. I can't look at my notes, guys. If I have this. Hold on. Wait a minute. Don't look at my porn. Don't look at my porn. Okay, you guys can't see that anymore. All right. All right. So Nobunaga Concerto. This is also based off of a manga and was made into a drama of 1 season. So this is dealing with time travel again. So a young guy, he gets sent back in the Sengoku Jidai, the Sengoku area, the Warring States era, which was before the Meiji, before the Edo Jidai. So this takes place before Jin. They're not connected, but I'm just the time. It's nice to know the time periods. So the guy on the right there, he looks exactly like Oda Nobunaga. And if you guys don't know Nobunaga, he's kind of the guy that started uniting Japan. Before, in the Sengoku Jidai, the Sengoku area, all of the states and all the places and generals and things are all warring with each other, trying to get control of all of Japan. Oda Nobunaga is the one who almost got there. He was very close. So that guy, he gets sent back in time. He looks exactly like Oda Nobunaga. Now this is kind of confusing. Just bear with me. And the real Nobunaga gets tired of being himself. He doesn't like dealing with all the people and the politics and stuff. So he runs away and puts the guy from the modern era in his seat. So this guy is really young. He knows nothing about war, nothing about politics, but he leads with his heart. He tries to do what is the right thing. So that's the guy on the right. You can see he's kind of wearing old time clothes with a modern kind of twist. You know, it's a bit tighter looking, 2 tones. I really like the costumes that they did for this one. It really showed kind of his modern flair on these old traditions. Let me transition out of this so I can look at my notes. And also, oh wait, there we go. Sorry, I don't know why that was. I don't know why that was done there. I don't know. Why is porn? Sorry, show the porn. Anyways, let me get back to my main guy. Here we go. Hey, there I am. All right, and then I gotta look at my notes. Oh, this is crazy. No, I do not want to open up the Microsoft Store. I don't know what's going on here. All right, so what else did I want to say? Yeah, so Oda Nobunaga is well known for being he's well known for being, I don't know how to say it. It was really ruthless. But also he implemented a lot of new ideas. He had a really open mind to a lot of things. He was, for example, he raided and destroyed like a temple or a shrine, or one of the shrines, which was unheard of. But it was because these monks, these warrior monks, were against him, and he was like, if you're against me, like, I'm trying to unite all of Japan. I don't want war, but I will war to get that. Like, that's why he was so ruthless. But he was also open-minded in a lot of things. So this drama tries to kind of explore that, and the way they put like this modern guy in it is like, maybe this is why, like, this modern guy time traveled, and he has to do these ruthless things, but he has a lot of really good ideas from the modern era. So it's kind of cool. I liked it a lot. It also explores the Honnoji incident. This is another spoiler alert in history. Oda Nobunaga was he was betrayed by one of his vassals, and they rebelled against him and killed him. So explore, and no one knows why. Like Nobunaga was doing a really good job. Like he was really close to uniting everything, and then all of a sudden one of his vassals rebelled and killed him, and everyone was just kind of like, okay. So, and there was never really an explanation why. So the drama kind of explores its own reason why, and it's a very lighthearted kind of comedic part, because this guy he's super young, just kind of bumbling around in the Sengoku Jidai trying to do crazy stuff. So it's a very lighthearted intro into the Sengoku Jidai. What are you just looking at? Yes. Arisa says thank you. I guess if you guys do want to check out Arisa streaming, check out her Twitch. She does stream Guild Wars 2 and probably trying to get into some new stuff. Just noticed the mic. Yeah, the lapel mic. Yeah, I've had this one. This is a Rode mic. I used to use it when I filmed with my iPhone, and now I use it for this, and also when I film my talking head stuff. It's just better than a shotgun mic that I put on my camera. It's also better than the webcam camera. I would like to get a dynamic mic, but that's probably way in the future. They're pretty expensive, and getting all the XLR stuff, getting that all worked out, take a decent amount of money. So WoW Classic, of course, if you want to. Yeah, I don't know if she would be a WoW Classic. There's just too many skills and stuff. Yeah, the Blue Yeti. That's a USB mic. I don't, and it's also condenser. Like, there's a lot of background noise, so I kind of want an XLR dynamic mic. I was looking at the Rode Pod mic, but you need a lot of preamps and stuff for that. So, but for now, I'm just gonna use this. Where were we at? Nobunaga Concerto. So what I didn't like about it was I really wish it would have gone longer. Like, I think there could have been some more stuff, explored, and there could have been just a lot more stuff talked about. But that's what Japanese dramas are all about, is ending really quickly, unfortunately. About $300 for Mic Plus interface. Everything is better than a webcam mic. Yeah, they no longer got, yeah. Like I said, the mic. I'm happy. It's okay for the quality and how much it is right now. So probably won't. Then the next thing I will do will be an XLR mic, and I will be getting like a Helicon Go XLR interface. It's pretty cool. Yeah, and the dramas, if they are really popular, they will go for another season. But it's kind of, I don't like that, because it feels like a lot of stuff can be tacked on the end. Like, if it was made for one season, they're like, oh, this is really popular. What do we do? Okay, well, let's just make another season about this. So, I don't know. And let's go to our last one that I'm going to be talking about. And I'll talk about it first, and then I'll give you the still that I have. Sanada Maru. Now, Sanada Maru is Arisa and I. Arisa and I, Arisa and mine. I'm an English teacher. I'm great at it. It is our favorite Japanese drama. It's just fucking epic. Like, that's the only thing I can say. So just to give you guys a lowdown, it's about a small, cunning, and extremely loyal family, the Sanada family. And they rise to be the biggest thorn in Ieyasu Tokugawa's side. So if you guys don't know Ieyasu Tokugawa is the guy who finally achieved uniting all of Japan, technically, kind of. So what happened is, there is the first one that we talked about. The first one we talked about was who did we talk about? Who did we talk about? We talked about Gene, and that guy. So first there's Oda Nobunaga, which is the Nobunaga Concerto. He's the one that kind of there's a saying like Nobunaga kind of pounded the millet to get the country ready to be united, and then the guy in the middle, Toyotomi, which is a guy that shows up in Sanada Maru. He's the guy that kind of needs the mochi, I guess, and then Nobunaga eats it. No, not Nobunaga. Tokugawa eats it. So it's how does it go? Nobunaga pounds the millet, and then Toyotomi needs it, and then Tokugawa eats it. That's how it's so kind of like Tokugawa is the one that kind of reaps all the rewards from it, but he didn't put that much effort into it. So it follows Masayuki Sanada and his youngest son Nobushige Sanada. Nobushige is he's known as the #1 warrior in Japan, and you see why in the drama. But the first part of the drama, it follows his father Masayuki Sanada, and then the second part it follows Nobushige. It's like 50 episodes. Hey Robert, thank you for coming by, saying hello. We're talking about some dramas now. Talking about Sanada Maru. Sanada had castles. Ueda Matsu. Yeah. That's so awesome that you live. Arisa and I really want to make like a voyage, over there, and see all of the castles and stuff, and Osaka Castle and stuff. But so talking about this, so Tokugawa was the person to actually unite all of Japan. But this drama is about someone who is defying him, and that's what's interesting. So like when I was learning Japanese history, I kind of always thought Tokugawa was this really good guy. He united Japan. That's great. But you see this other side of him, and the guy that plays Tokugawa is also the guy that played Ryoma Sakamoto in Jin. He's a really good actor and does things really well. But the story is absolutely just epic. Like it's really long. It's a taiga drama, so it's the NHK. Like they have one drama a year that goes throughout the whole year. So it's 50 episodes, really long. It just has a lot of generals and battles and critical moments of the Sengoku era, and just great acting, amazing music, just really unforgettable moments. Arisa, she said she's seen it and she wanted me to watch it, so we watched it together, and she loves it. I loved it. It was just it's amazing. Like it's so awesome. It starts off a little bit slow. The build up is a little bit slow. I will warn you guys of that. But if you stick through it and just watch it, it's so good. Like the family Sanada, their mark or their flag or their their hamon, their crest, or 6 mon. And that mon is the old Japanese currency, and it was said that to pass the Japanese river of Styx. Like in the Greek mythology, I think there's the river Styx. In Japan, I forget the name of the river, but you have to pay 6 mon to get there. And so the Sanada, their clan saying was like, we're ready to die whenever. Like we always have 6 mon on us. Like if you kill us, that's fine. We're ready to go. Like it's so badass. Like I just get goosebumps thinking about it. And then Arisa says the Sanada opening music is just so awesome. I didn't like it at first, honestly. But as I watched it, like I had to watch the opening music to really get into the drama. Like it's just a masterpiece. Like just search it on YouTube. You can watch it done live. It's really, really good. But like I said, what the parts I didn't like about it does build up a little bit slow. So just give it some time. Just remember that you are learning some history. Like there are a bunch of really big generals that are and battles that are happening that they're talking about that you can learn about. And some parts, especially in the middle, can drag a little bit. but you're still learning about the history. So just if you can only watch one of them, I recommend Sanada Maru. But if you want to watch all three of them, I would recommend watching first. I would recommend watching Nobunaga Concerto. So that's the beginning of the Sengoku Jidai, kind of. And then watch Sanada Maru. So that's kind of after, in the tail end of Sengoku Jidai, and then watch Jin. So that's after everything has happened. The Tokugawa family is in control. It's been in control for 100 years, but they are then transferring or trying to transition to the Meiji Restoration. So it gives you a really good view of Japanese history. Of course, none of this is always 100% real. Like, they are dramas, but it does give you a really good overview of everything. And this has really got me into a lot of the Japanese history. And now I can go to castles and things like, and can see these crests that I know, like Toyotomi and Ikeda. Can you write out the name of the first one in the chat or in the description? Yeah, so it's just called Jin. That's it, right there. Jin is the first one. Oh, are you talking about the one I said to watch first? That one's Nobunaga Concerto. That's also based off of a manga. And then you have Sanada Maru. I didn't show you guys the thing. Hold on. I gotta show you. Hold on. Don't look at my porn again. Hold on. Oh god. Okay. Hold on. Here we go. You guys ready? Boom. Alright, so this is Sanada Maru. And it says, so on the right there, this says Sanada Maru. And the story is, Sanada Maru is like a term for a part of a castle. It's kind of like the I don't know what it's called. Oh my god, porn. I don't know why porn keeps getting like blocked by people, but whatever. Maru is like an outreach of a castle. Like it's the protecting of the castle. So Sanada Maru starts protecting the castle of Toyotomi, and you understand if you watch it. And then it says, 今だって愛と勇気の旗を掲げていいんだ. So now's the time to raise your flag of love and courage. That doesn't sound nearly as cool as in English, but that's what it says. Show. Please don't look at my porn. Yeah. No, I know why. I know why you guys are saying it. I don't know why it keeps getting blocked. I guess it's because the word porn is blocked. I don't know why. That's really strange to me. Anissa didn't see anything. She didn't see. All right, let's go ahead and back to our main thing. Boom. Yeah, so that is, let me exit out of here. Yeah, so that's the drama that I kind of, those are the three dramas that I recommend to watch if you really want to know about Japanese history, and make it kind of interesting instead of just reading books and stuff. So, let's actually go on a break. I've kind of been talking for a long time, and we'll talk about what I want to watch. And then we'll talk about basically what are your suggestions? What have you watched? So while I kind of give my voice a break, why don't you guys think about your suggestions for me? They don't have to be dramas. They can be anime, or they can be movies, or anything like that. So please think about those, and I will go on a break. Here we go. Going on a, it's not a quiz time, but whatever. All right, let's get back on track before you guys all decide to leave me. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and start talking about things, other dramas that I want to watch. Just like quiz on, I don't watch a lot of J dramas, but I saw a trailer of Natsuzora on TV. It looks good, and might find where to watch it. Yeah, I haven't seen Natsuzora. I haven't seen anything on that yet. Maybe I have. I just didn't really notice it. But I would definitely have to check it out. I did have some people talking about on Twitter, like Terrace House is a really good one to watch. I've heard that one's good to watch if you want to study like spoken Japanese. It's on NHK, but not sure if they're streaming. Yeah, I don't know. NHK is really weird with that kind of stuff. I mean, all these dramas I watched, I'm not gonna say I watched them legally, but I'm not gonna say I watched them illegally either. So you take what you want from that. And I do watch. Usually, I watch this stuff with English subtitles, by the way. And my what is it? Iwake. My excuse is that the Japanese in those kind of dramas, they do use historical, like older Japanese, so it's a little bit difficult, and they're talking about like war and stuff, and there's a lot of words that I don't know talking about that. So that is my excuse. But I've heard that Terrace House is really good to practice, like normal spoken Japanese. So I might try to do that. Try that one out because I am studying for the N2 test coming up in December. So I need to study a little bit of my listening, though I think listening and speaking is my strongest suit, but never hurts to practice a little bit. But let's talk about some dramas that I want to watch, or I've heard that are good. The first one is probably one of the most popular Taiga dramas. So, like I said, Taiga drama is like produced by NHK, and it's their year-long drama, and it's called Ryoma Den, which it is about Ryoma Sakamoto, which is the one that we talked about in Gene. And so he's kind of the guy that kind of spurs the industrialization of Japan. It's about his life. And I've heard that one is really good. Arisa has heard it is really good. We just have never really sat down and tried to watch it yet. He's a really interesting character. The historical figure, I guess. He was kind of from a lower poverty kind of place, and he was kind of rough around the edges, but he was really like passionate about getting Japan on the same level as Western powers. Western powers kind of overtook them, building boats and cannons and guns and stuff. So he was worried about Japan's future. If they kept going the way they were going, they weren't industrializing quick enough. So he really spurred that, but he was also stepping on a lot of people's toes because he wanted to get rid of the old feudal system. So the dealing with daimyos and parties and like areas. He wanted to totally get rid of that. Just have the emperor as number one, and then have kind of a more modern government after that. And then he also was talking about health insurance, kind of like a older style of health insurance and things like that. So that's another one. It's called Ryoma Den. I'll put that in the chat. Ryoma Den. And then another one would be is it a drama? Yeah, it is a drama, and it is also a movie. And I watched this movie. It's called Ima Ai ni Yukimasu, which means I'm going to see you now. I'm going to meet you now. I'll put it right there. It uses kind of the older version of iku, which is yuku yukimasu. I watched this movie first in my Japanese class in Ohio University. We had to watch that movie, and I had to write down what they were saying. I had to do the whole script in parts for my Japanese class. And yeah, it's a really interesting one. It's about time travel again. I guess I really like time travel stuff. I don't know, maybe. I mean, whatever. But it's about time travel. It's about a woman going into the future. she's died, and she goes into the future to meet her widowed husband and her son. I don't know. It's really it's really hard to explain. Simon back. So there good things to see on Japanese TV besides TV talk shows and game shows. Yeah, yes there is. Yes there are. Yes there is. So yeah, Imai Nikimasu. It's a love story and it's really kind of sad. I really like the movie though. The movie was one of my kind of first dabbles into Japanese dramas and that kind of stuff. And I learned a lot of Japanese from it, first of all. And I can almost quote the whole movie now because I remember having to write the script out by hand. And it's got really good music, really good acting, good actors. It's just a really good kind of movie. And I think it has some pretty famous actors. Yeah, I know it has some famous actors. I think they one of the doctors in that movie plays Toyotomi in which one? Sanada Maru. And then the next one. This is an older one. It's just called Tokugawa Ieyasu, which is it's the one that he's the guy that we talked about in Sanada Maru. He's the guy that the Sanada family were so against, but he's the guy that kind of took over Japan and united it. So it chronicles his life, and I'm sure it probably puts him in a better perspective than Sanada Maru did. They kind of made him out as a betrayer and kind of so just taking creative licenses about him. But I think I would want to watch that. But it was made in the 1980s. That's another Taiga drama that I would want to watch. Dibble says there's some good anime about time travel. Yeah, there really are. Japanese movies can be often melodramatic. Yeah. Some of those, yeah, some really kind of not well done. Like some of the scenes can be a bit like, But most of the time, the ones that I'm recommending, I think they're pretty good. They're pretty well done. Yeah, well, there are a lot of good animes about time travel. The biggest one is Kimi no Na wa. It's the latest one. But there's a couple other ones in the same vein. I forget the name of it. It's about a girl traveling in time, but it's before Kimi no Na wa. But yeah, there's really good anime with time travel. I don't know, time travel just kind of fascinates me. Ever since watching Back to the Future and stuff and that kind of stuff. It's just so cool to see what could have happened if a modern person goes back in time. I think there's like an actual book, like all the things like a time traveler needs to know if they go back in time, like so they can, make modern medicine or make weapons to protect themselves, like how to do that stuff. I forget the name of the book, but yeah. So that's the kind of stuff I want to watch in the future. Arisa and I think we probably will be watching Ryumaden pretty soon, and we're kind of looking for some dramas to watch. So now, hopefully, you guys have kind of been trickling in some suggestions that I should watch. But if you guys have any more, like I said, it doesn't have to be dramas. It can be anime. It can be movies. Really whatever you guys have seen or know. Like I said, in Twitter we talked about Terrace House. Let me go ahead and back to Twitter. Terrace House. Wow, I have a lot of notifications going on here. Okay, someone took a Tokini, and then Jackie, thank you for the retweet. That's so kind of you. Come to Japan, thank you for subbing and everything. Thank you guys. Getting some great love on Twitter here. So where am I going? Oh my god. What am I trying to do? Oh yeah, looking at some of the there's one of my followers. I don't know if she's in here. She's recently into this really strange one. It's called Semi Otoko. But if you have Netflix, definitely watch Boku Dake ga Inai. I can't read that. Semi Otoko. I've never heard of that one. And I've never heard of this other one either. And then Tokuni Andy's, he was recommending, what did he recommend? I forget. He did recommend something. No, I don't remember. Bear Tengoku. they recommended. What do they recommend? I'm just looking at Twitter, just being super awkward here. Oh, this is it's got on. It's not even Hiragana. It's just English. Odoro Daiso Sasen. Odoro Daiso Sasen. Don't now know that one either, but it is a comedy, which I kind of would like to watch. I do like my comedies, especially if they're done well. And then Orange Days is kind of an older one, I know. It's a kind of like a slice of life kind of stuff. Wombat Kyushu Trail, Twitter recommended that one. Yeah, so what about you guys watching now? If you guys have any recommendations, please let me know right now. Right now. The Real Heller says the Terrace House isn't too bad. I'm afraid I don't watch TV, let alone Japanese TV. Yeah, I mean you got the internet, right? You can watch the internet. That's usually what I do. We do watch a bit of TV. One of the big ones that I like is on Sundays in early afternoon around 11. It's called Danshi Gohan, which is men's food, men's like cooking. And it's these two guys, and they kind of tell you how to. It's a cooking show. If you guys don't know Japanese TV, like most 99% of the TV shows are cooking shows or about food. But this one is really good because usually, if you're watching regular Japanese TV, anytime they try something, they just go ballistic. They're like, "Oh my god, it is so good, it's so great," and you like have like a close up of someone holding the food with chopsticks. It's kind of annoying. But this one is different. They teach you how to cook the things, and they're kind of men oriented, but and it's not over the top. They're just like, "Oh, this is really good." If you do this, they have like specific points that if you do this is how you can make it taste better. That's what's on TV. That's what I like to watch on TV. Also, the big one is You Nanishi ni Nippon e is so why did you come to Japan? It's about a Japanese. It's a TV show where these interviewers, they go to a bunch of different airports and everything, and they try to find the foreigners and ask them why are they in Japan. And then they follow some of the people that have like interesting stories or interesting reasons why. It's a pretty popular one. And then Itekyu is another pretty famous one where a lot of Japanese people go, or a lot of Japanese famous people go all around the world and do like a variety of different stuff. It's kind of a comedy travel show. So those are the three that I really like to watch. On TV, but I don't watch too much TV either. But usually while we're eating dinner or something, I like to watch something. Right now, like I said, we're kind of watching Supernatural, and we did watch. This is not Japanese. We're kind of getting off track here, but sorry. Dibble says, "I love food shows, but you need to eat while watching them." Yeah. Yeah. Some of the stuff I watch, like I'm just like, no, it looks so good. I want to eat it. But what was I gonna say? Yeah. So we were watching 13 Reasons Why season 3. If you guys, I don't know, maybe you watched 13 Reasons Why. It's a series on Netflix. Really good. It has its hate. Like some people don't like it, and I can definitely understand why. If you guys don't know, it's about suicide. A high school student commits suicide. She kills herself, and it's kind of exploring why. It deals with a lot of kind of high school drama and real issues that need to be talked about, like sports and how. I don't know. Don't want to get too much into it. It's a bit political. Simon says my youngest in binge watch Game of Thrones. I'm confident had to save dragons from still in the dark rooms talking. Isa says puppy eyes. Yeah, so there's a character that he he's always looking like he's a really good looking dude. And he's just always like, but why? Why? I'm so sorry. Like he always gives you the puppy eyes. I think I do a pretty good impersonation of him. So Simon says Game of Thrones. You see dragon people stood in dark rooms talking a lot. Game of Thrones. I am a huge Game of Thrones fan. Read all the books. Aisa is not, so we don't watch that one. She just doesn't like all the just unneeded sex and stuff, and I can definitely see that why as well. Trigger subjects. What is trigger subject? Like, are you talking about like kind of difficult subjects? Yeah, it's you have to be for 13 Reasons Why. Like I really liked how it was done, but you have to be in good headspace, I think, to watch it. Yeah. I don't want to get into it too much because I don't want YouTube to be crazy about it. Jessley, you did something. I followed Juden sasete moremasen travel show where they Juden sasete moremasen ka. Yeah, okay. I was like Juden sasete moremasen. Okay, yeah. Yeah. It's Degawa. Yeah, Degawa. He's got the watermelon helmet, right? And he's on an electric scooter. It is a great one. I love that one. Yeah. That is a pretty good one. I really like that one. They like go all over Japan and find some weird spots and trying to get their electric bikes filled up. Yeah, Degawa is pretty good. I like Degawa. He's on Itakyu as well. He's really famous. I like how he just butchers some of the Japanese stuff that he tries to say. I like it when he tries to go to America and like tries to find like it's like a scavenger hunt, like, and he has to use English, and he has no idea what he's saying. He's like, but yeah. So that we were watching that. 13 Reasons Why. What else did we just watch? I feel like we watched a pretty big one. House on Haunting Hill. Oh wait, House. No. What? House on Hill House on Haunted. What is the name of it? House on Haunted Hill, maybe. The drama. No, the Netflix series is amazing. Jackie says Blackjack. Yeah, I watched a little bit. That was an anime, right? I watched a little bit of that. I don't remember. I heard it was really good though. What is it called? What is it? Is it Hill House on Haunted Hill? Hill House on Haunted Hill. Hill House on the Haunting. No, Hill House. What? No, not the Haunting of Hill House. Is it the Haunting of Hill House? I don't remember. Yeah, it's the Haunting of Hill House. Okay. If you guys watch horror and you like horror, the Haunting on Hill House is really good. It's a really, really well done series about the old story of Hill House. One of Shirley, I forget the author, Shirley Jackson, I think she wrote it, but yeah, it's based on that. Really, really good. We watched that, and then we watched 13 Reasons Why. There was another one that we watched. Orange is the New Black, the final season. We watched that Orange is the New Black. Yeah. Someone sharing the band. Yeah. No, we're not gonna ban the bot for spamming Adisa's Twitch. I do want to ban the bot for just being weird on weird words. He's just kidding, Adisa. Don't take it too personally. That's why he says he lol. Yeah, so that's what we watched. That's the kind of stuff we like to watch on Netflix. And now, like I said, we are watching Supernatural. Supernatural is kind of just a easy one to watch. Like it's not too serious. Kind of funny. It's got its good parts. Got its bad parts. And then Arisa recently she's been watching Friends, which is a great intro to American culture, I think. He's really learning a lot about American culture through Friends. But unfortunately, it's coming off of Netflix the end of this month, and that's like so sad. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why they're taking it off there. I really don't. Please don't be rude or joke. It's okay. We're just having a good time. But yeah, I don't know why they're taking it off. British humor, very very dry humor. I do need to fix the bot because it's not banning, it's blocking people for saying just normal stuff. I don't understand the bot. It's a bit weird. But love Friends 25th anniversary this year. Remember when it first came out? Yeah. Like I never got into Friends when I was younger. I don't know why. I mean, it was going on in the 90s when I was there, but when I was in America. But I just never really watched. I didn't really watch a lot of TV when I was in America. I guess I was just kind of too busy with sports and homework and games, pretty much. But no, yeah. Friends is coming off Netflix because Warner Brothers no longer owns the rights. Yeah, I mean, I kind of knew it was the dealing with rights and privileges and stuff, but I don't know. Which they kind of would have, they would have made it longer, I guess. He's trying to help me. That's it. Yeah. Don't like it. We're not gonna remove it, Adisa. It was just a joke. Don't worry too much about it. Jack, you were here before those actors were born. Yeah. Now I guess we're just I rarely watch cable and anything anymore. I get because there's no point in it now. With Netflix and Hulu and all other kind of YouTube streaming and Amazon Prime and things, there's just no reason to have it. Did you guys see my Coca-Cola apple? It's pretty good. It's all right. It's a bit sweet, but. All right, guys. Well, I guess we're gonna go ahead and leave it there. It's about 11:15 here. I'm kind of running out of Japanese dramas to talk about, but I hope you guys do check out some of those dramas that I recommended to you guys. Like I said, I would watch the Nobunaga Concerto first, and then Gene, and then erase that. Nobunaga Concerto first, Sanada Maru second, and then Gene third would be a good way to watch it. Yeah. We have Netflix, YouTube Premium, and some network ads. Just like when we had cable, stuff a lot cheaper. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I just don't really see cable being that much of a important part of America or really any country anymore. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it, guys. Have a great holiday Monday. Yes, thank you. You win. Yeah, no work tomorrow. I forget the day. All right, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. And also I forgot to let you guys know. I'm probably gonna move the stream to a Tuesday night for me. Tuesday morning in East Side America, and I guess Tuesday afternoon somewhere in the UK and things. I don't know. Just I didn't want to get rid of having it on a Sunday because Arisa and I have a lot of things to do, and we want to go out and do things. So we're probably just going to use it and move it to a weekday. I hope you guys can enjoy the show then. So the next show will be on next Tuesday, not this coming Tuesday, because I don't have anything planned. So it'll be on next Tuesday, and I'm not sure what we're gonna talk about. I have some ideas, but I'll definitely let you guys know. Just keep, if you guys haven't already, do like the stream and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell if you really want to get all the notifications to let you know that I am putting out new videos, and I am coming out on live streaming. So that the bell is what will help you if you really want to get some of those notifications. If not, don't worry about it. Like, it's up to you. I know everyone's busy, but we are gonna try to do it on Tuesday evenings. I hope you guys can join if you can't. But there's always a replay, so I know the replays aren't as fun as this. Also, I don't know what I was also kind of thinking about moving the stream to Twitch. I don't know what you guys would think about that, if you guys do use Twitch, or not. I feel like Twitch has a better kind of support, I guess. I don't know. But if you guys just, let me know on Twitter, or let me know down in the comments below how you would feel about it going to Twitch. I will still be putting out content on the YouTube channel, of course. But maybe putting live streams on Twitch. But just let me know how you guys feel about that. And I will see you guys next Tuesday, hopefully. So long. Goodbye. I'm